You're back for another update. Let's take a look at this coin called Kava over here. Now we'll take a look at it on the small time frame, and then we'll take a look at it on the high time frame. What this currently looks like on the small time frame is a potential power of 3 setup. This looks like a nice Darvis box, right? You have your range going sideways right here, and sometimes you may notice this in the market. You may see small ranges. And what you want to do is just simply place a trend line on the chart, just something very simple like this. And whenever you see let me see here, whenever you see a sweep of that line, so you don't want to take any trades here, right? You don't want to take any trades here as long as it stays above this line. And then once you see a sweep like this, and then the price rally back into the range, as soon as it rallies back into the range, you would take the long with the stop loss right at the lows, targeting these range highs right over here with our draw on liquidity sitting at the 78.6% fib, measured from this high down to this low. Okay, so it's likely we'll go towards $3.18 to take out this equal high buy side liquidity, because we already took out our range lows here. Now you can use a very similar concept to ranges when they sweep the upside as well. For example, let's say you have your trading range right over here, and price oscillates within this range. You don't want to take any trades. Let's say it sweeps the highs first. As soon as the price rallies back into the range, you would take the short with the stop loss at the highs, targeting these range lows. So we see a very similar thing happening here on the small time frame, but it's to the downside. So we would be targeting the range highs. So now this is cake here on the small time frame. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at it on this CoinTrader Pro chart that I made here, and yeah, I think Bake is going to be huge because it's giving me, let me see here. So this is cake right here. We'll take a look at it on the Binance chart. And what this looks like on the monthly time frame is a bullish dragon pattern. Okay, I'm trying to find where I put that chart that I made yesterday, but I can't find it right now. So go on my Twitter, you'll see the full roadmap there of cake. But so far, what this looks like is it looks like a power of 3 setup on the small time frame, and then on the high time frame, it looks like a bullish dragon pattern. So you have the head of your dragon right here. You have your low, which is your first foot. And then you have your second foot of the dragon, which sits at around the 78 to 88.6% fib, relative to the low of the first advance. So you see how we perfectly came down towards the 786, 886, formed a nice bottoming tail, 2 dojis, and then a bullish engulfing on the monthly. So now, whenever you have this bullish advance here on the monthly, you're likely to see more continuation higher. This coin is likely to move towards the 78.6% fib, sitting at around $19. What you can also do is take a fib from the very high down to the low, and instead of taking a look at it on the logarithmic scale, you also take a look at it on the linear scale. Okay, and we'll take a look here at the 702 and the 786. So now what I notice in crypto is that when all of these coins are popping off, I notice that their first initial run is towards the 786 almost every single time without fail. They usually run to the 786 on the log scale, but sometimes what market makers like to do is they like to use the linear scale fibs as well. So you can plot the 786 on the log scale on your chart, and it's and the price is very likely to go there. With any with any crypto that's currently breaking out of its range lows. You can also put the 702.786 on the linear scale, and it's likely to reach there as well. So for cake, I'm targeting about 19 to 34 bucks, but then eventually I do believe that we go ahead and take out this external range here sitting in 2021, sitting at 42 bucks. So that would be about a 10x from current prices. And yeah, so this is your bullish dragon pattern, and we are above the 200-day SMA. We're also above the 921 and 50-day moving average, so we are trending up in the short term as well. Okay, 921 and 50-day. Okay. And notice how this monthly candle, which is December, this current monthly candle, you see how it's holding above this 9-day moving average. With this monthly candle, you may see a doji, but eventually you're going to see continuation higher. So you may see a doji, but you're more likely to see continuation higher. So, for example, back here, when we had a, let me see here. You can see that every single time on the weekly time frame, anytime we got above that 9-day and stayed above it, it just went parabolic from there, right? So we're currently above the 9-day right now on the weekly time frame, and we're above the 21 and 50-day. So taking a look here back at the 4-hour time frame, it looks like this power of 3 setup is playing along very nicely. What I would want to see is a push above the 78.6% fib in order to confirm that we're going to take out these range highs. But we're likely going to do that this morning. See this nice bounce here off the let me see. Yeah, so this was the 50-day. You see how we swept these range lows towards the 50-day and then saw a nice bounce and recovery off of it. So I think cake is going to be cake is going to be pretty big. We can take a look here on my Twitter here. Let me see here. Okay, so this is BNB right here. Now, if I feel like a lot of retail are going to be flocking to the BNB chain. We can even see here that the market cap is very compressed. So I think that the market cap of BNB will easily double in size, and that would bring a lot of money towards the ecosystem. Now I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so this is my cake long-term chart over here. Wait 1 second. Okay, so this is it. You see how it looks exactly like Solana before it had its wave 3? With Solana, for its bear market, it had a 5-wave move to the downside and a slight bullish descending broadening wedge, right? And then we had a push towards the upper boundary of its macro leading diagonal for its wave 3. So I think a move towards 19 bucks is easily achievable. We may have a 23.6% retracement and then continue up for that final blow off top, likely to then take out our all-time high back in 2021. Now take these waves with a grain of salt, because we will have to alter these waves as the price develops in the Discord, but so far this looks like the structure this is forming, it looks like it's within an emerging, this looks like an emerging asset class, right? And it is an emerging asset class. And usually when you have a lot of user growth and interest in the coin, you tend to form these diagonal type structures on the macro, and we can even see something very similar to that with HBAR, right? We can see with HBAR, Solana, Quant, right? There's so many coins that do these diagonal like structures. ETH, for example, ADA, right? So this is cake. I think it's going to do pretty well, and I don't see why $19 wouldn't get hit, which is about, let me see here. which is about 5.5x from current prices towards that level. And then if we get above 19 bucks, then it's likely we'll head towards the 702, 786 on the linear scale, which would be about 10x towards the all-time high at 40. If we sweep this external range, which likely we will, it would be about 13x. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I just wanted to show you this coin called Cake. I'm very interested in it. And I'm also taking a look at Bake here as well. So we'll take a look at Bake, and you see how Bake. Let me see. So Bake is likely to have a golden cross here. Let me just go to. Okay, so this is Bake here on the daily time frame, and it looks like it's likely going to break out of this wedge here. You see this accumulation wedge? You can even call it a bull flag depending on how you want to look at it. But the technical target would be sitting, or the one-to-one target, I should say, would be sitting at $2.18. Okay. So from current price, that would be about same as Cake. So about 5 to 5.5x. But knowing how crypto likes to extend, considering it's such a highly over-leveraged asset class, it's likely to go towards the 123.6% extension, which would be about a 10x. That does also look like it would be the 78.6% fib measured from our 2021 high down to our bear market low. Okay, so let's look on the log scale here. Notice how the 702 is right there at the 100% extension, and then I think we move towards the 786 and then wick towards the 1.236, and then see the retrace from there. But yeah, this is what I see. I just wanted to show you guys these two setups. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and click the link in the description below to join the Discord. Amazing community. You get access to over 350 assets you guys can take a look at. You guys can ask me any question you want. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.